Hello and welcome to another series featuring the wonderful wife that I have. We're gonna do a chess lesson today.
Quite an intro.
And we're gonna pick 3 of your recent chess games.
Yeah.
Would you like to tell the audience your recent chess progress?
Yes, audience, I would love to. So back in February of 2026, I hit my all-time blitz peak of 992 ELO. Since then, I have gone back down to 800 and maybe 60, 70-ish. And it's been a very frustrating process trying to climb back. But as of today, I am 958 again. And since I am married to the best chess teacher in the world, who also made a big claim that he can get anybody to 2,000 ELO online.
What?
You told me that. So
Did I? Mm-hmm. Oh.
So let's cross 1,000 first, and then we'll go to 2,000. Yeah, so very proud of my chess progress so far.
Yeah.
And we're here to analyze some games and learn some chess. I have my paper for note-taking.
You have a 179-day streak on chess.com.
That's because they revived your max
You
streak.
have a 179-day streak on chess.com.
Absolutely, and I think, in fact, they missed like 200 more days.
Yep. All right, so I'm picking 3 of your most recent games.
Yeah, have you looked at them?
I just wanted to make sure they weren't like 10 moves long because sometimes people blunder their queen. Not you, but all right. So e4, e5, knight f3, knight f6. Also, if you like this type of content, you should let me know. Otherwise, we can just do it digitally on a screen. So most of your opponents, they go here.
Yes.
And then you play the Scotch. Mm-hmm. Yeah, some people do this. Either they're just copying you or they're trying to play...
This feels like a Vienna Gambit.
No.
It's
Anyway, no. So the Vienna Gambit, the knight is there, and there's a very specific reason.
I see.
Some people want you to take this pawn.
Uh-huh.
And then, they can do a lot of stuff, but really this is called the Petrov defense. Mm-hmm. If you want, you can just write down random facts. You're going to try to learn like 5 to 10 things today, but you can, somewhere else on the page, you can write down random facts that you learned in today's lesson.
But how would that help me with my chess?
Nothing. You're just going to know that, just more stuff you know.
Petrov?
Yes. Either with double F or V. Like Petro, and then...
I got it, thank you.
Okay. Petro.
Oh.
Anyway, and then Eric Rosen has a gambit here called Stafford Gambit.
Yeah.
Where he loses this pawn, and
Yeah.
then, Eric Rosen and Stafford Gambit.
He has played this against me.
Did he, when we just, played for fun?
Yes.
Oh, I see. You can continue with what you're doing. This is fine. You're not playing a Scotch anymore, but whatever. It is what it is. He could take both pawns, but then you would take back one of the pawns. So in the game, he took this pawn. Mm-hmm. I like the move you played here because if you just take regular Scotch, he takes your pawn. Mm-hmm. And if you take with queen, that's probably bad.
Yeah.
Because, it's kind of like reverse Scandinavian. Like he goes here, and then you would just move your queen to the side if you wanted. Anyway, none of that really matters. You went pawn to e5.
You want to know why? I thought it was Vienna Gambit.
It doesn't matter. E5 is fun. It's a good move. You attack his knight. You've learned that, in general, if you can attack a knight in the middle, it's a good move.
Yes.
Write that down. People forget that their knights can be attacked in the middle of the board. And a lot of the time, 3 out of 4 times, it's a good move. 75%. Because you gain space, and then they have to move the knight somewhere, and then they're going to make a mistake. Because then anywhere the knight moves, there could be some issue. In fact, your opponent immediately made a mistake, which you didn't capitalize on. Okay, you're going to learn another thing. So, first of all, this move, which is what your opponent played. This is danger levels. Shout out. So he didn't defend the knight because he went for your king. So what is the best move here for white?
I think I'm conflicted between this or this.
What did you play in the game?
I think I moved my pawn.
Correct. That is obviously the best
That's
move.
the best move? Okay.
Yes. Why is that the best move?
Because now I am attacking both the knight and the bishop.
Very good. Otherwise, you would have just traded.
Yes.
So you have a pawn attacking a knight and attacking and a pawn attacking the bishop. Yes. This is the rare case that like doing this is probably. So he takes.
Yes.
What should you take back with?
The pawn, so you keep the attack on the bishop.
Yeah. So why'd you go here?
Well, because there's like 3 things you could have blocked with. And
4. Queen 2.
but why would you do that?
Why would you take with the knight?
I just knew I wanted to keep pressure on the knight in the middle of the board. And I recently learned from a fantastic book that pawn islands are not great.
I see. So you didn't take with the pawn because that fantastic book told you pawn islands are not great.
How to win
a chess next level is a scam. Damn.
That's not what I said.
That's what I said.
Okay, the book is not even out yet. That's not what I read. But no, I was thinking all my pawns are disconnected from each other, and generally it's good to keep them together.
Fair.
Right? So you have like 3 disconnected pawns.
So now you're going to write down 2 things.
Okay.
Number 1, superseding concepts.
Superseding.
Concepts. Which sounds like what? Pawn islands are bad. Me win bishop.
Okay.
So you have to like mentally build your intuition. You're not going to sit there every move going this or this. Like, but you have to have the intuition like pawn islands go out the window here if you're guaranteed to win a piece. You're guaranteed to win a piece here. So you should have taken with the pawn.
Okay.
And also you should have taken with the pawn, or at least consider taking with the pawn, because the thing that you need to is superseding concepts clear.
Yes, it's
Okay.
clear.
You should have also considered to take with the pawn first, because you always are supposed to look at the most forcing move. So pawn takes is more forcing than knight takes, because it's forcing some sort of response. So you should just always consider the forcing move as opposed to the non-forcing move. I'm not saying pawn takes is always going to be good, but in this case, yes, it would have won you material. But you went here. Game goes on. You're down a pawn, but you have what's called compensation. In the form of what? How are you compensating for your lack of a pawn?
Is it still that?
How do you define that?
I have an attack.
Okay, you have an attack. Yes, you have good control of the center. See, he has no center pawn. Yes, you're still attacking. Yes, very good. He went queen e7. This move only helps him for this turn. So,
Okay.
and yeah, I like your move. You developed the bishop. It's good. You can probably develop the other bishop. This is strong. He castled, and then you went here, right? I think instead of this natural developing move, how can you develop but also actually re-threaten his knight? I think that she wants to go outside. Higo. A lot of things happening in this video.
Develop and re-threaten the knight.
Yes, you're threatening the knight, but you can't take it.
Correct, because I am pinned. I could move a piece in front of my king.
So do it.
Like this.
Yes.
And that way I can castle.
Actually, I think you just win the knight by force.
Okay.
Because he can't move it. Right? I mean, I'm just looking at it like I don't see how he can move his knight.
Okay, I believe you.
So you have to offset against that. This is another superseding concept. Like active bishop, active development versus the demands of the position. So the demands of the position, like this is a really hot spot here. All these four pieces are interacting. So if you were to block your king here, you would be in good shape. You went here, so now he has a free move, right?
Yeah.
And okay, he did some crazy stuff. What do you think his best move is here? It's a very tactical position, so this will train your intuition. Like, first of all, do you have a threat as white? Are you threatening anything?
No.
Correct. No. So I have a move right now where I can maybe get out of my troubles. I like this pin, so I might go like pawn here or knight here. And now your pawn is not even an asset anymore for you. It's like a liability. He's attacking it.
Yeah.
In the game, he did this trade,
Yeah.
which is okay. You can't control what people do. And then he went queen c5. Crazy move. He attacked bishop.
Yes, he attacked bishop. And wait, was he attacking something else?
No, but I guess if you
I
move your
thought-
bishop, he can take this.
That's
pawn.
right. Yeah. I was like looking for a loose pawn, but yes.
That's why you didn't move your bishop and you went here, which is fine. I think for this level, this is completely fine. Even at like a higher level, this is fine. You traded queens, and he went knight here. So now he's trying to take your bishop, which is protected, but there's no reason to give it to him. So you went here, and then he went d6. So fascinating position. You're down a pawn, but you have very strong bishops. You have a lot of open space. You go castle. You have many choices here, but it doesn't matter as long as you don't blunder anything. And you have an extra minute, which is going to come in handy in this game.
And he's not developed.
Yeah, and he's ugly. So, takes, knight takes, fine, I like. This is hanging. He goes here. This is a good move. So, he's lacking development. So, it's actually a very smart move for him to play here because when you have less space, when you're under pressure and you have less space, less control of the board, you should trade pieces. Wrote?
Yes.
Okay, you are down a pawn. You can take. You might want to just consider something called, which is in the next book, but you haven't gotten there yet. It's called keeping the tension. So there's tension here. You can, first of all, how do you reject this trade?
I dropped my pen.
Okay, get it. You're just shook because your coach is super handsome.
Literally.
Benji is in fact pooping. How do we decline the trade?
I can push my pawn.
That's yes. I thought you were gonna say something about a bishop move, but this shows that you have potential. Yes. Pushing the pawn is probably it. First of all, you wrote down the last thing.
Yeah.
So, the move d5 wins you tempo.
What's tempo?
Tempo is like time in chess. Like now the person is playing on your pace.
Okay.
Okay? So he has to move, and now you have a moment you can bring your rooks. So this kind of takes back the pace of the game. You don't have to take his bishop. You're protected. So you could move a rook now, and if he takes, you take back. Like, how can you make a threat with one of your rooks right now?
Attack the knight.
Okay, how?
Right here.
Sure, that's a good move. What else can you attack?
With one of my rooks? This.
Very good. So, like, that might be better because at least you make more progress in the position. Okay? Did you write down tempo?
Tempo. No.
Tempo is like time. So, the interaction of pieces. Like, a timely interaction. Okay? Attacking something might gain you a tempo on something. Okay? Very good?
Very good.
Now, this is also in the next book. Something called continuity. Every piece on the board sees stuff. Right?
Yeah.
As a change happens on the board, the continuity of vision changes. what happens after this trade?
What happens after this trade? Bishops are off. The rook sees
Yes.
a lot of things, like my bishop.
It only sees your bishop. It doesn't see a lot of things, but it opens.
Yes.
Yeah, that it opens.
Yeah.
This pawn is a weakness.
Uh-huh.
But you don't have any way to attack it. But
Correct.
the bishop, yeah, so you have to, that's part of trading or not trading. Like, you traded, but now your bishop's hanging, so now you have to do that, deal with that, and black is gonna make progress. That's why that trade wasn't a good one. And to make matters even worse, you played selfishly. You were like, oh, I'm gonna attack his pawn. And he's garbage, so he defended it. So y'all both just left the bishop there.
Yeah.
This is why you're both 900, because he's like, oh, rook, neither one of you spotted this.
Yeah.
So you went here.
But I lost it eventually.
Yes, you found a way. You stayed dedicated to the cause. So you wrote down continuity.
Yes.
Is the point, like, do you know what it means?
Yes.
You get it?
Yes.
Okay. Now, another thing, pawn to c6. So you made a backwards knight move here because you didn't know what to do. You should make another bullet point. At your level, around 80% of the time, let's just say, around 80% of the time, retreating is the wrong move. You either move side to side or forward. Okay? Around 1 in 5 moves. Like, if you're considering a backwards move, it's probably wrong. Because you're not strong enough yet to, like, retreat and then, like, do something smart with your retreat, all right? Like, in fighting. Like, you know, you retreat and you counter.
Yeah.
So, right now your bishop is hanging. You could retreat it, but that would be a superseding...
I was just gonna say.
Yeah,
I was like, next time I'm gonna not even consider a backwards move and then just lose my piece.
Correct. But here you can even go here. You can defend it. Like, okay. But yes, this obviously, there's levels to the demands. Like losing a bishop, obviously, you know. So you went here.
Yep.
I don't know. Maybe you were trying to open up your bishop. He took. Okay, he's winning. You went back. You went here. Now, when you defend a position in chess, which is also in the next book, right? Most important thing when defending, besides the clock, but you should write this down too. Most important thing when defending.
Yeah.
Creating chaos. So you have to create at least a confusing game for the opponent. Like go for their king. Okay? Attack their king. Limit trades. Don't make it be easy for the opponent. And you have to decide, are you going to have a bad position or bad time situation? You can't have both. If you have both, you're going to just lose, right? So you were up like 20 seconds in this game. I don't like your next move, trading the rook.
Yeah.
I only like it if you go for his king.
That was my intention.
Okay, that's good. Then that's smart. Okay, he countered it. That's good. You traded and you saw this, but he countered.
Yes.
Fine. So now you're like, all right, I'm up 30 seconds on the clock. So right now the time situation is you have 206 and your opponent has 134. As far as I'm concerned, that's equal at 900. Because he's not going to win this game. How do you win a winning position? You either go for checkmate or endgame. He's going to have to win an endgame. So what is the most important thing for you to not do in this position? Don't say blunder.
No, it's pretty important too.
What should you absolutely not do?
Not trade.
Specifically.
Not trade my rook.
Yes. If you trade the rook, it's going to be much easier. He's just going to push his pawns.
Yes.
So you both brought your king, and you went here, and then like it's obviously just going to be a lot of moves. King e7, king g3, rook d8. Very good move. Rook b1. Very good move. And then he immediately blunders. He attacks your knight, doesn't realize, boom, counter. You have 149 to 58. Now you're the favorite to win because he has less than a minute. Like people can't play. So king d6. You gave check. You went king c5. He's down to 45 seconds. Then you took another pawn, which was great. He went knight here. You gave check. Fine. King back. And you took. No. You were doing really well. Like, this is very smart. You just keep moving around. Just keep moving around.
At this point, can I tell you what I was thinking? I said there's no way a 900 knows what to do in an endgame with 2 knights.
Yeah, but there's...
Which is what I wrote you. And I was like, I think my king can get back and stop this pawn. And if I stop this pawn, like, this is the only hope he has of promoting. I know he has some stuff over there, but I also have 3 pawns over there. So in my mind, the right side of the board was, like, equal. And I'm just going to stop this. And he doesn't know what to do with 2 knights.
Okay, but first of all, he can have 2 pawns together.
Okay.
Your thought process is not bad for 40 seconds because at 3,000 level, you know, this is more than enough time to win this position because you just know what to do. But no, you need to keep your rook on the board. You just told me, right? That was the most... So you just have to make the... Because what you're going to do...
you broke your piece. Pawn cracked.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry.
Anyway, what the rook is also going to do in the long run is give checks. So Benji is getting pets under the table. It's going to give checks, and you're going to just burn his clock down, right, with checks. We're not going to analyze the rest of the game, because the rest of the game is just, he has 40 seconds, and he fails to win. Like, he tried to push his pawn, you jumped your knight back and forth like a bunch, and then he got low, and so he had like 20 seconds, but, like, yeah, there was a lot of good moments in that game. The reason you ended up defending is because you blundered the bishop as a result of continuity. So you made a trade and you didn't notice how the position changed.
Yeah.
Overall, good game. You also had a better chance. You had a chance in the opening. The next 2 games are going to be with black. Both of these games are very high level. Or maybe we'll just do one depending on how long we've been filming. Unfortunately, the camera doesn't speak to us in the middle of the recording. Okay, set up black. So against Queen's pawn, you play your triangle thing.
My arme triangle.
So this is actually genius. So the opening your opponent played against you, this, is kind of a London. But the London, when they put their knight here, is called Jobava London, named after the Georgian grandmaster. And the very simple idea is to, like, jump in with the knight and fork you. Okay? Which you accidentally stopped. As part of your pyramid that I taught you how to build, because we just said pyramid, right? This is why this is, you know, you got best coach in the world. You're not dealing with no stupid openings. Now, he knew the other idea of the opening, which is he wants to accomplish this move, but he wants to defend with a pawn, because we know 2 pawns in the center is good. Okay? So he went f3. That was the move that he went for. So you just play your thing. He goes here. He's setting up this. Okay? You went here. So you're just developing. He's actually supercharged with some crazy opening idea, right? That he obviously learned. He does all this aggressive stuff. So when you're facing something like you've never seen this before.
No.
Right? Yeah, you were like, okay, he's trying to trap my bishop. Good. Okay, you don't let him trap your bishop. He push. So now you can't develop your knight here or here. So you played a very nice move, bishop here. You wanted to go this way, but you didn't want to block your bishop.
Correct.
So okay, so far you're playing like a 2800. He goes here. He keeps the tension. And you also keep the tension. Look at both of you playing some Giga Brain 900 ELO chess. He makes, okay, some pawn move. And you have a lot of things you could do here. You could castle. You could just... You can't go here because why?
Continuity. Then it blocks my queen from protecting my bishop.
That's crazy.
Guess what? I saw that in the game.
Yeah. So you could take, but you would be improving his position, so...
I also saw this, not to just keep complimenting myself, but I was like, his knight is all the way at the end. That's pretty bad, so I'm just going to keep it there.
Yeah, he has to spend time moving it.
Yeah.
This is a great move because your knight attacks 2 pawns now. He went queen d2. I actually think you can take this pawn. I think it's free.
Okay.
I think he left it there. It's just such a weird pawn. Like, normally you never do that.
Yeah.
Oh, and then
then
you
I come
friend.
here and fork?
Yeah, but well, no. I mean, if he's an idiot, yes. But I was thinking like if bishop takes bishop, but then you have fork. So, yeah, I think it was a free pawn. You also. There's a new thing. I don't think you know this tactical theme. He can go. You can go here. And this is called X-ray.
I saw this, and I said he's just gonna move his rook to attack my knight, and I'm just gonna move my knight back.
No, you're gonna take his bishop. So you're gonna get a slightly beneficial trade.
But his bishop is undeveloped, so I said I don't want to help my opponent. And why would I trade an active knight for a bishop that's just asleep?
Wow. Yes, if you've spent 1, 2, 3, 4 moves with one piece to take a bishop, it could be bad. Yes, I'm just showing you this because you see your bishop guards the knight through the bishop.
Yeah.
That's called X-ray defense. This is just free though. I don't think there's any debate there. Now, you still didn't castle. You went for pawn play. You went for a nice little pawn break.
Yeah.
Completely genius move.
But you know why I didn't want to castle? Because I saw his pawns were too far up the king side. So I thought it would be dangerous castling this side.
Yeah.
And I saw that I was a little open on the queen side. And also he didn't castle. So wasn't sure what to do. So my thought was let me just pawn break and try to push my queen side. So then we'll be like kind of equal in the attacks.
For your level, c5 is like 1500 level move. So good job.
Thank you.
You weaken this square.
Uh-huh.
So if you ever want to prepare this pawn push, you can first go here. Okay? And then c5 or even b5, c5, right? These pawns go together. a6 is a very useful move.
Wait, B and C go together? Is that what you said?
Yeah, B and C go together. And then A stays to support. C5 is great. Very smart move. You straight up only are thinking of moves like C5 after reading the pawn chapter.
Literally. I'm always looking for a pawn.
But like, see? That's why the book is so good. Yeah, we have a copy. Y'all don't. Great move. Okay, he plays bishop here. So he's just developing. There's no threat. So to me, this is like a moment where you could castle. You could do something else. Your next move is maybe safe, but this is again, you're trying to do what you learned a little too much.
Okay.
Don't go to battle. Okay? Don't initiate it. Write it down. This is a different game. You should put like a line, because that was the last game. Okay? A line, divider. Yes. And then, okay, don't start a skirmish.
Whoa, big words.
It's like 8 letters. Don't start a skirmish if you have less soldiers.
I didn't know you were a poet.
Yes. How many pieces do you have participating in the game right now?
3?
3.
Yeah.
He has 5.
Oh, I see.
Right? You both can castle, but... So, this is a very risky move. If you have 2 seconds to make a move here, what's the move that you play? Very natural, just easy move.
Castle.
We already decided we weren't doing that. It's actually, you can come to this move just purely on continuity.
Knight developed.
Yeah, because you used to have a pawn here, right? It's just knight out. Like, before you go to battle. Also, you can write this down. Okay, when you are playing when you're black or white, but this usually happens with black, and your opponent's going to castle queenside. Okay?
Yes.
When you play the C pawn break that you did, the C file will be open for your
Rook.
Yes, so rook c8. That's like the move that you always want to accomplish. Your rook doesn't need to support the A pawn. The A pawn very frequently can just go down. Yes, this is usually what you want to accomplish, because then your rook comes to join. Okay? So initiating this, it could be okay, but... Okay, are you learning? Here, maybe you can take with the knight. Maybe you can take with the... I don't know. Like, it's straight up too chaotic now. Like, I wouldn't be very, very confident here because he's about to castle. Once he castles and you started this big fight, it's gonna be like you like super barricaded. Super bulldoze like a couple soldiers, and then you pull up and there's a dragon, and then you're like, oh blядь, and okay. You took with the bishop, and I think he castled. Yes, he finally castled. Okay, he castled, and you castled. So you were like, all right, I'm also gonna castle.
I waited for him to commit.
This is a very complicated position. You both castled, okay? His attack is pretty good, but your pieces are perfectly positioned blocking him. What are you doing to these pawns? This is a chapter you haven't read yet. What are you doing? They can't move forward, so you are...
Blocking them?
You put up a...
Barrier.
Blockade. Yes, you blockaded his pawns.
Okay.
If the position was like this right now, like this would be much worse.
Yeah.
Because he could still, first of all, he could take your knight, but, right? So this, you're blocking him. Yeah. Okay, he goes here. And this is all a byproduct of you starting an attack without soldiers, without enough soldiers. Now he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And I still have 3.
You have 4.
Do I count my queen even though I didn't move?
Yeah, because the queen's participating. All right, now he goes here. Now you're losing. You just remove the guard. So you will not win. If your knight was here, by the way, you would have been guarding your bishop.
I see.
So you started a battle too soon. He found a nice move. He could have played this move by accident. He could have just been like, oh, I'm just going to take to free up the position you took. And did he take your bishop? He did take your bishop.
He did.
Okay. Now, he found a nice idea. Continuity. What's going on? What do you see? What does he see?
Well, queen sees queen right now. And I still see his knight.
You don't still see his knight. You were never seeing that knight to begin with. You
Okay.
had a knight there.
I newly saw his knight.
Yes. Okay.
That's
Good.
it?
Good.
Okay.
Now, you have 2 seconds. What is the automatic move you play? You're down a piece.
Okay.
Your queens are staring at each other. What should you play?
Maybe queen out here because we're not trying to trade.
Yes, queen a5. Yes, queen a5 is the best move.
Really?
Yeah, practically speaking, this is like, I don't care if it's not the best move according to the computer. Like, you can't trade queens. You're losing.
Yeah.
Okay.
I brought my knight out, right?
Yes, so you're trading.
Yes.
If you were gonna do that, at least take his queen and now win a tempo. How you win a tempo on his rook?
Now I take my knight out?
Yes. Now he's playing on your time.
Yeah. Oh, I see.
Yes, now you go back.
Took me like 15 minutes to understand what you meant.
Yes,
by
win a tempo on the piece, okay? How do you win a tempo on the bishop now? With black.
Push.
Very good. Eh? As a result of the knight, now he has to go back, and you keep making small improvements. I mean, you're cooked. This is the game where you now have to avoid trades and play fast. Okay? Yes, this all came as a result of you getting into that battle too early. Okay, you went knight c6. Did he take your queen? He did, which is the best move. You took with the a rook, and then he went knight f2, which is a smart move. Now he's out of danger. But you played, I think, a really good move here. This is a very good move. I don't even know if there's any like concept that I could name this move, but basically you were like bishop c pawn, so I bring in horse.
Yeah.
Yes, you're creating confusion. Okay, avoiding. You didn't trade. You blocked. You're attacking some stuff. Man, you really are like a kid in class, just super fidgeting with the pen thing. Are you learning?
I am learning.
Okay. Excellent move. And he immediately blunders. Immediately. He spends 15 seconds, which is never good for a 900 to do. What he should have said is, okay, that's hanging and that's hanging. Which pawn for him is better to lose? Or let's say, like, which pawn should he preserve?
I think I would keep the pawn in front of the king.
Very good. I agree with you.
Okay.
I think losing this pawn is like, oh, okay, and? Like, it's not even like playing. You know, if you said like some crazy big brain thing like, well, in the end game, there would be 4 and 2 and maybe, like, Okay, sure. I would agree with that maybe. So you should probably defend that pawn. Which he can do by moving his rook up. Because 2 pieces are not going to... You don't want to give away 2 pieces for the rook.
Right.
And then after knight takes pawn, what should white do here in 2 seconds? Just trade rooks. But you still win a pawn, which is good. He poops his pants immediately. He's like, all right, bishop's in the way. I need to block. I go knight e4. And by the law of continuity, stops defending which square? When he made that move. Which he used to be defending with that same piece. Very good. That's e2. So, fork. The great Daniel Naroditsky used to say LPDO.
Lose pieces.
Drop off.
Drop off.
Check. Here, knight takes f4. Now, black is at least equal. And very important, you have 236 and he has 241. So now it's complete 50-50. Like, complete 50-50. All right, just for throwing another concept on your notebook. In this position, white has 3 pawns on the queen side.
Yeah.
And black has 2. That's called a queen side majority. When you simplify to an endgame, this side will be where white wants to make a queen. Okay? Write down queen side majority. One side has more pawns than the other on the queen side.
I know what it means.
Yeah, okay. You're not gonna read this stuff as you play, so... But the memes are not finished. His next move took 26 seconds.
That's what confusion does to people.
Yes. Knight c3, you move the bishop back. Okay? Now we are just like trying not to blunder anything. Wow.
Yeah. And I get really excited here because I was like, maybe there's a back rank if I get lucky.
So you have 220, he has 159. Right in this position. You have 220, he has 159. After your next move, you have 159 as well.
Okay.
You spent 21 seconds in this position. I'm now going to quiz you. You have 2 seconds to make a move. Any move, it cannot be a blunder. Go.
Just anything?
You lost on time.
I was
Okay,
clarifying
you've lost
the
on time.
prompts.
Now we go again.
I'm gonna push my pawn.
Okay, put it back.
Okay.
Okay, go. Yo, are you... Put the pawn back.
We're cutting this out.
No, we're not.
Yes,
No, we're not.
What do you want from me? Another move?
Yes, obviously I want another move. Why am I going to ask you to make the same move?
The instructions were not clear.
Ready?
Okay.
Go. Put it back. Go. Put it back. Go. Put it back. Go. Even that's safe. I was like, where are you putting it? Put it back. Go.
More?
Good. Put it back. Go. Put it back. Do you get my point?
Like anything is good?
Literally any move is fine. You didn't even take. You were like not even taking fine. But why is this a bad trade for black?
Because now he sees the file.
Yes,
and
exactly.
I can't get my rook out.
Exactly.
Somewhere useful.
Exactly. Literally any move here for black is fine. You can play it in 2 seconds. When you have 220, you have to play faster.
Okay.
You can't get the...
But that's how blunders happen.
You just gave me 10 moves without blundering anything.
Because I'm not playing against anybody.
Yeah,
the
you are.
pressure's off.
You're playing against yourself. Knight d5. He spent... Jesus. 24 seconds. He plays here. Sick move.
He was also just looking for a...
I like this move. F5. He can passant you.
I had this pawn highlighted. I was like, I'm going to remove the passant.
All right. Very big moment. Okay. We're going to learn a tactical thing as a last thing in this video. So, when you have 2 pieces like this that are the same value and they're blocked by a piece, usually a knight, but can be a bishop, there are times you can win that piece
Okay.
on the other side.
Yeah.
You would need to give a check.
I know how. Yes.
No, you don't know
Say.
how. Not yet.
No, you give a check, and then the king has to like.
Yes,
take back,
yes.
and then
But you were
take.
looking at this.
Yeah.
And I would take with a pawn, and my knight would
Knight
keep my
is
rook.
there, yes.
Yes, exactly. But that's something you always have to keep in mind. It was actually not possible in this position, because his rook was guarding his rook, right? But now it's getting a little more possible. Now bishop takes knight doesn't work because knight takes and nothing.
Yeah.
So you went f5. You don't have to see all of that now. But he went here. And now, so...
Now
but first thing, knight c5, you look at it and you go, oh my god, what's he attacking?
This.
And?
This.
So you have to defend one, right?
Yeah.
And how do you do that? Which one is more important to defend?
The rook is more important. I mean, this is more important.
Correct. So you can defend that very easily by playing.
Just this.
Which is the move you played in the game.
Yeah.
Yes. After 26 seconds. You have 1:18 on the clock remaining.
Well, it was because I was looking for a way to defend both. It wasn't clear to me from the start that I couldn't defend
I
both.
get that. I understand. But...
And I also thought about, like, attacking, but then I was like, that doesn't do anything.
Yes, but 140, you have to make a move. Like 28-second time advantage when you're both with a minute on the clock is worth a full piece. You have to understand that. Like, you're going to play the best move, but your piece advantage is gone.
Uh-huh.
And also, kaboom.
Yeah.
But do I have to take the knight?
No, you can just move the king.
I'll go here. But then you can take with check. Then I would have to run to the middle. And then the game goes on, yes? But this discovered idea. But you went rook e8. My anus is so tight right now. You are both at 118. 118, 116.
That's so much time.
He goes here. You go f4. Attacking his knight and activating. This is in chapter 3 of How to Win at Chess Next Level. There's a diagram where a pawn controls the knight, and the second the pawn moves, the knight jumps where... Yep.
Yeah, you've showed me this before.
The diagram?
No, not the diagram. Like this in a game. I've definitely made this mistake before.
Okay. You just play a random move.
Uh-huh.
But you took 12 seconds to play that move. Now you're down 52 seconds to 104. And now he punishes you. The double rook and the knight and the piece back there. Very nice pawn move from him. You counter him. Very smart. He should move his knight. He doesn't. He should just move his knight. There's some tricks there, but he would have never seen them. He takes. Now you are gigabrain. So you take and he has 2 hanging knights now.
That's right.
And you have 33 seconds and he has 54. Knight b7. Rook d7. Now he can bring his knight to the middle. He does. How did you win this? Bishop check.
By
His king was
sheer
here.
talent.
His king was here.
Can
king
I
a1.
admit something?
No.
That check was accidental.
That's fine. Don't spoil anything. Rook f1. Now you have more time than him. You have 22 and he has 12. Rook c7. Rook takes d5. You pin him, and I guess you just won on time.
I did.
Rook d2. Yeah, he just like went here. Rook c7. Okay. So this game was terrible time management by the both of you. You had multiple times in this position. You were up like 30 seconds on the clock. And then this man like was down 15 seconds on the clock at the end. Like he had 53 to 30. You cannot lose 53 to 30. That's how you won the last game. He had 30 seconds. You just played fast.
Yeah.
Okay. So, but 9:58.
You
feel
proud
good?
of me?
Yes, I'm very proud of you.
Thank you, coach. How much do I owe you for the lesson?
Like 4 smooches.
All right.
I only kiss you as my student.
No, you have no other students.
Well, I have all of them, but just on the screen. All right, like and subscribe, and if you enjoyed, let us know. And
Let us know. I actually got a comment for me to start making chess videos because they wanted to see the thought process of a 1000 ELO player.
9:58.